damage. Those are the two that kind of come to mind for me. So it is going to be the Aatrox. So the more conservative option is more powerful in team fights. He did have a really good game on it in playoffs already. I want to say it was against TSM, if I'm recalling.
With so much confidence, and then never really seemed close to being able to kill Revenge or Shaden. So
play it slow, waiting on the outside of that counter-strike, waiting for the stun to expire during the Sejuani ult. So
if this turns,
now he's in trouble. There it is, the engage, the crash down. Summit's ready to pick up first blood. It feels
for, I believe, the 4th seed in the regular season. So the fact that they're neutral in the early game and EG is ahead, probably advantage EG. And here comes JoJo with that lead.
There's that lockdown, the Everfrost and the Charm. The combo is so damn strong. Revenge still trying to catch up to Summit, but again, he won't find him. JoJo after him again.
Oh, no.
Summit escapes again, and once more. Summit with the outplay. This time it's a 2-for-0. He's gonna back away from this one. Team Liquid maintains control. They're gonna secure this objective for themselves. But the one thing I was gonna mention before that fight popped off.
Turret plates or kills. He's really, really far behind. I also wonder how much tilt is gonna be in the minds of EG. They did just lose that close
on that front line, and that is going to be problematic. You know, Summit, Pyosik are both going to be relatively tanky.
They might try something here.
Here they go.
All right, we're ready to go. Ayla with the entrance. They've immediately found a ton of burst on the APA who has to rocket jump out. But once again, it's a Team Liquid escape just barely. JoJo's down to about 100 himself, and he's going to get back underneath the tier 1 turret. Top laners both join up with the Unleashed TPs, but it's EG in retreat. JoJo, that critical component, is too low to continue fighting. Tier 1 turret now going to be teleported on. Team Liquid might just burst it down. They kill it before they can arrive. EG's now in a 4v4.
Shaky and some of just trying to team fights lately, and that's going to be their window. But TL is just taking more and more control. They're
just not going to have any damage coming out from Revenge. We're going to see if they can catch Core.
Poor JJ with a pulverize, trying to stay alive, but now Summit's ready to drop the counter-strike, and he finds a stun under 3 magnets for a minute to follow it up. The Rel has locked everybody down, and Team Liquid is mowing them over. Yawns to the back line, a triple kill over to Summit. They want to follow up on the last 2, and Yawns got forward.
And even though they kill the support, who cares? Look at all the damage the Team Liquid has left. Pyosik has a massive
Ezreal ban back in draft, right? It's what we talked about. If you're going to ban it away, you need the dive to kill Varus, and surely enough they do. Shaden leading the charge here for EG as Core JJ doesn't have his ulti back in time. He's going to be killed, but he's traded back for revenge. It's a double kill for Pyosik as the enemy jungler falls. Unforgiven and JoJo trying to get out as Ayla's right next to him, but he has to bail. Unforgiven is done. Summit is dominating, and JoJo's the last man breathing on evil geniuses.
They're going to get a lot off of this. It's only the 22-minute mark that could keep EG in this game because their death timers are so short, because that was another complete wipe by Team Liquid. Yes, EG is getting Core. Congrats. You get
to clear even more turrets off the map, and Summit is just getting stronger and stronger.
I wonder if that was like a banter flash.
It could be, yeah.
Team Liquid falling back now as EG tried to find an engage there, but Shaden's Glacial Prison ain't gonna lock nobody down. Ayla goes in with the quickness. JoJo locks down a couple, but Pyosik turns it right back around with a Magnet Storm. EG's too far behind. Ayla dies first, and Revenge has no threat on the enemy backline. Yawn is on a killing spree, and Team Liquid's already found 3. JoJo's got no flash, no ult, no way out. Team Liquid picking up 4 again.
Summit actually jumped in with Counter-Strike, stopwatched, and stunned while he was in stasis. Just a really cool moment for Summit. Really freestyling on EG at this point. 15 kills to 2, 12,000 gold. They're winning any fight they look at.
I don't even know how many more fights there's going to be, chat. They're ready to end this game soon. That bottom side inhibitor is gone. They'll take the Hex Gates, form the decisions of the draft in the next one. If you're Team Liquid, you don't care at all about Revenge's Aatrox after this game. You are not threatened by that whatsoever. Just wasn't able to find any response to the Jax through it with this one.
Well, and I mean, it's tough, right? Because you have to come out of this, and if your game plan was to match carry for carry, you know, for Revenge, does the team have confidence in
Yawn getting caught. Hold on now. Glacial Prison locks him down, nearly kills him. Magnet Storm ready to lock down the rest of EG as they try to go in. Team Liquid AD carry's finally going to fall, but he's already been traded a 1-for-1 as Unforgiven is under pressure, and Revenge can't get himself away. Core survives this time as Summit is still looking to keep the play going. Counter-strike right in the face. A double kill back over to Summit. He wants to make it a triple. He steps into the charm, and JoJo locks him down underneath the turret. They still don't have the damage to finish the job as JoJo and Ayla will try to defend, but APA's ready to wreck some turrets. Team Liquid now looking for the last 2 kills. They'll juggle them around like the sideshow of the circus. They'll send them back to the fountain in a body bag, and they'll take game 1 in 27 minutes.
Great start to the series by Team Liquid. They got knocked down.
With Kazante locked in, Ayla will pick up the recon, so absolutely nothing surprising about the very end of the draft here for the red side for EG. What do we want to see different for EG in game number 2?
Put them back.
Put them together,
Yeah.
super desk.
Yeah, super desk.
I still, my whole desk setup is IKEA, but that can add up real quick. Like, there's so many add-ons you can have. I shouldn't be talking about that.
Yeah, ganks can add up real quick too. Summit's gonna get dove. It's first blood over to Evil Genius. This one up for free.
Jets working on shapes there.
That was a circle and a check mark.
That was not a circle, that was a spiral.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it kept going, yeah.
It seems like EG's first gank top lane was good. The second one, a huge waste of time and cost them Dragon, right? We'll see if they end up making this dive happen, but Summit's level 6 now. He's a really tough guy to dive.
Yeah, Kazante
He's
at
very
level
low,
6
though.
near a turret.
I think he's dead if you can get the wave in, but I don't think they can get the wave in until JoJo's there.
Yeah.
Summit should die. Shaden just needs to start it, and Summit should die.
Well, Summit's immediately just going all out. Revenge is brought back underneath the turret.
no,
What was
dude.
he doing?
And now Shaden's going down a bit.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to
Oh,
kill
God.
Summit. No, they don't even get
Dead.
him. They don't even get him. It's going to happen again.
FF.
Summit's charging up the Intofo strikes. Shaden's going to try to walk through the turret. Pioshik locks down the enemy jungler. Summit picks it up. Evil Geniuses, what are you doing?
Oh my God, Summit just made fools out of them. I mean, that is a 3v1. That should be a guaranteed kill. Only way it can go bad is walking too far forward and getting pulled under a tower like that.
No
and
way.
Revenge.
What? Pioshik with the hex.
Early game start, because it's not like they had this master plan to get Summit ahead. That was 3 people running face first into him and him hitting back.
After he got first blooded, right? Like, this should have been the snowball.
It was a catastrophe for the top side of the map, but now we got 2 different fights starting off at the same time. Pioshik engaging in the top side of the river as Unforgiven has to disengage in bot. Shaden taken out by Pioshik as Ayla and Unforgiven barely walk away back underneath their turret. Revenge looking to find something here, but Summit takes him back over the wall. The all-out has found the enemy top laner, and now he's going back for JoJo too. Evil Geniuses can't keep up. In the top lane, Revenge got first blood back earlier on, or at least the assist on first blood. At least here in the bottom lane, they got something. Shaden gonna, bit of a gift. That's 2v4 for Pioshik and Core JJ. There's no damage here. He goes over the wall. He gets it. Are you kidding me? Pioshik steals away the Drake. Goes over the wall. Yeah, he's gonna die for it, but he'll ride that metal horse to Valhalla. Proud as hell. You'll take that trade.
He's absolutely trolling. Like, that is, he has a bounty. Like, if there's ever a way for EG to get back in the game, it's to try a flash.
From APA, they didn't even need the damage of the ult there. Revenge, easy kill. And then so many people from EG went over the wall, but it's going to be Revenge dying again.
Summit.
Oh my.
The Tristana hits it, Ziggs passive, and then Ziggs W, and they can take it.
Yep, instant.
It's gone. TP's coming in though. EG wants to try to collapse on these guys. Summit is not here. He's having to walk over from mid lane. Core JJ popping the stasis, making sure they can't engage on him. Shaden's at about half HP. Mega Inferno Bomb connects on 3 targets as Jan Rocket. More CC over the wall isn't going to be enough to stop TL
Summit
yet. Summit's coming around from the side. Shaden goes through the Hex Gate, and Kasante's ready and waiting. He's got the angle to just ult him back over the wall. Sejuani goes down, and Team Liquid's up 9-3.
See, that when Hex Gates first got introduced, I thought we'd see more of that.
They can easily go for the second. They can go for the inhibitor tower if they want.
Yeah, the charge goes in. Satchel's already down. Shaden getting away with the flash as Revenge is ready for an engage. Core JJ at about 1/3 HP. Revenge with a flash stun for the counter-strike, and Unforgiven's gonna grab the kill on Core. Shaden's low, but he ain't dead yet. JoJo's joined from behind the fight as Ayla and Shaden have to disengage, and Jan's down to 200 HP, but Summit jumps in to keep him alive. Jan gets the kill back on Unforgiven, and now he's barely escaping off away. JoJo wants to finish off APA, but he can't quite find the damage. Ayla's low. Pioshik's keeping everybody else zoned out. JoJo's still looking for APA here in the back. He's gonna find him. Revenge, Ayla, Shaden, and JoJo all still alive. Jan's got 200 HP, and JoJo wants to get rid of it. Let's see if Pioshik can provide the peel. Jan's just running and running and running and running and running and running and running, and Revenge is running and running and running and running and running right after him. JoJo with Everfrost locking down someone, and Pioshik, who flashes over the wall with a shattering strike. JoJo tries his hardest to get away, but he won't be able to do it. Jan stays alive from Core with the razzle dazzle, but Revenge finally gets the kill. A little bit more damage, but Revenge might just be able to duel him unless APA makes his way over. Meanwhile, Summit's in a 1v3. He's trying to find a couple more Intofo strikes. He picks up the kill on the jump.
No way EG can win this.
Hold on,
game.
we already got a fight.
to go
Pioshik's coming in with a Magnet Storm, and Revenge is having to jump back over the wall to try to get away, but Jan's ready to follow and take him down. Summon in a 1v3 off to the side as the other 2 Evil Geniuses have already died. JoJo falls next. Double kill back over to Jan. Unforgiven and A retreat as Jan's in hot pursuit. They're going to take out another kill. killing spree for APA. The top lane is already open. I think it might be a 20-minute GG.
It's looking like it. They're TPing in. TL looking to send it to match point at only 20 minutes.
It's just a Rakan versus all of TL. Yon finds his 200th career kill in the LCS. As these turrets will not last against Trist and Ziggs. Shaden's back alive, but there's still not a whole lot of damage to try to defend these Nexus turrets with. Team Liquid continuing the push. They're putting the auto attacks into the Nexus, but they don't have it down just yet. Ayla's taken low, and Pioche's grabbing another kill. They're gonna grab one more on their way out. It's 19-7. It's a 21-minute win for Team Liquid. Total. Again, 4,700.
That's all I need to see. It's burning my brain.
All right, the traditional K'Sante counter pick in the Gwen locked in for revenge here.
All right, well, they do have pretty good mix damage. Obviously, you have
Flash and Yon's cleanse.
That's actually so sick by Yon to E and instantly cleanse the root caller, because that was the one window Shady had to kind of get back in this game. Now Piosik going top for revenge.
Revenge could be in some serious trouble here. Pioche coming around. The Antofo strikes connect. Snip, snip. Ain't gonna do it. Summit claps him. First blood.
This one.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Yon and Korra avoiding that gank was so crucial as they go for another fight.
Yeah, they're ready for the 2v2 now. Yon getting stunned up with a shield. Daybreak Unforgiven with the flash. Void Seeker gets the damage.
I recall a very similar situation where Shaden's trying to bait the dive and is waiting so long that they actually end up getting punished. Nice hook interrupting the Zenith blade.
Beautifully done, and now Ayla gets punished. Jojo got a kill on APA back at the same time, but Team Liquid gets the 2v2 outplay thanks to an awesomely timed dredge line from Core there.
And Core's been on point with that all game long. On the earlier gank, he interrupted the Zenith blade with his own hook as well. Beautifully timed by him, but Jojo getting the solo kill here onto APA. That is massive. They need this kind of a game here from Jojo. Let's see how it happened.
Yeah, I mean, APA lands the Q, which makes him want to go all in, but the ult for ult by Jojo was so well timed. I do have to just commend Core JJ for this hook interaction against Leona, though. He will actually just go practice that exact interaction to make sure he has the timing right so he can win both sides of these Leona versus Nautilus matchups. There's a similar interaction with the Leona stun as Nautilus Qs in to prevent the Nautilus from being able to auto attack as well, that he just grinds so that he's very polished in both sides of the Nautilus versus Leona matchup.
I love that, man. Core JJ is such a student of the game, making sure that he's always maximizing everything that he can in terms of these matchups and this knowledge to just try to create these edges. It's a 2-2 game, but it's a 600.
Timing there on the W was massive.
Yeah, that was huge.
If he was locked, I think he could have died there.
Yeah, otherwise Piosik just hex flashes over the wall, walks up to him with a steadfast presence. If nothing else, they at least force the flash.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think
happiness and relief.
Yeah, but EG's bouncing their pressure between mid and bot pretty well right here. Piosik really wants to drop that Herald, but he's just gonna die.
Yeah, he just gets jumped on 4v1. He stays alive for an extra second, long enough at least to make it a 1-for-1 as Jojo gets traded back. Revenge and Summit.
Nobody was there. Comes in with the killer instinct. Is the additional damage they need to be able to finish him off.
Meanwhile, back to live. Yon is the target over and over and over, and it's Unforgiven, grabbing his second kill of the game.
And all these plays are really based off this Kai'Sa being ahead of the Ezreal. The fact that they made that play in the mid lane was because he shoved up and moved, and then when he goes back, he gets the solo kill, but Herald finally used top.
They're summoning up the Herald. It'll kill the turret. Then they're going to follow it up with a kill on Revenge. APA has even joined to guarantee they got enough damage to do it. There's your charge. Turret falls. They're going to get the full 5 plates of value.
Side. If Summit and Pioche get on top of him, if Miasma's dropped on top of them, they're just going to die like this.
And there it is. Pioche tackles him right back into more of that poison spit, and that's another kill going in.
Oh, they're TPing. They're trying to make a play.
We've got EG
Jojo
trying to collapse on these guys. Ayla goes in, but now they're going to try to focus him instead. APA under a lot of pressure. He's going to get cut to pieces. Unforgiven finds the first kill as Pioche has to flash away.
Down, so EG needs more. They're pushing.
They're going to get the tier 1 turret here. The man advantage, the health advantage is enough to hard force
Poppy against Cassio. I'm mostly just going to be hitting front line, so he is going for this max DPS build here. As EG pushing up on top side, they need that wave to get in for Jojo to get there.
Yeah, Jojo's walking up, but he had to back up for a step because he was tanking the turret aggro. Now he's ready to hop forward. Piochik's your target. The bomb's on his head, and Piochik's dead. Easy money there for EG as the enemy jungler's down, and Baron is the call. Summit is still in the bottom lane. He's got his teleport.
Their Baron damage is so fast that they're forcing this, but Summit is very strong.
Summit's coming in. Team Liquid in a 4v5. Baron at about 4,000 HP. Nautilus engaged. Summit's ready to go in as Jojo has to hop back out. Ayla's the target here at the start. Revenge trying to use the mid. A massive ulti from APA. stuns multiple targets. EG's on the run. They got the shutdown back on the summit. But what are they going to do now? APA cut down by Revenge. Yon, he's too weak. And Team Liquid are aced. Barrage finds the Baron already at 3,000 HP. Shaden comes over the wall with the root caller. The Baron's secured. EG gets it without a fight from TL, but now they're ready to try to follow up for something after. Ayla's here on the front line, but Leona is that tanky support. Now Summit's stuck on the front. Yon has to back away, and the Fed Castante.
He's been able to get it. Now they get to tier 2 mid. They're going to be able to have that push up on top side. Moving
X factor for EG. That's what's different this game compared to games 1 and 2. The impact the Kaisa has
done so much for them. Finally going that AP build, and JoJo getting confident, but I will say there is an opportunity because TL.
Oh, Summit's all aggressive. JoJo jumping back away. Rocket jump on Summit there. He goes back in for the third hit of the Intofo strikes, but Ayla's there. It's a team game. 2v1. They end up getting the kill. JoJo's taking that one. He recalls, then immediately teleports right back with full HP to continue the push.
Yeah, and they can just try to clean up even more turrets here. They're going to be pushing in.
A bit more damage to take it out. That last Baroned up cannon minion not going to survive long enough to do it. Pioshik's going in. He wants to find the engage on JoJo. If they can kill the enemy Trist here at the very start, they're going to get a shot, and the miasma locks them down. Now Summit's ready to join up. Ayla's the next target, but Revenge is going to break the base at the same time. Shaden and Unforgiven are just trying to buy a little bit more time if they can, as Revenge has the wave, he's got the damage, and he's got the mid lane inhib down.
Yeah, they will get that.
By avoiding Summit. Summit's in a side lane, the team is in an approachable position, and EG is just getting
Baron play at Summit, and now APA is coming too.
The double TP, but Pioshik has been caught back in the mid lane. They've killed the enemy jungler. EG found
these two big objectives. EG going for the big one right now.
This might be the game right here. JoJo goes in. APA is locked down. The stasis will only buy him 2.5 seconds as Revenge will get the job done. JoJo gets the shutdown, and Unforgiven is jumping in to guarantee that Summit's gone too. Yon cannot play this one 1v5, and evil geniuses are going to march it down mid and keep this series alive.
EG with a huge bounce back, and look at Unforgiven. Massive lead in lane, unkilled, huge Kaisa in this game. EG stays alive.
EG getting it done as Yon and Pioshik can't do anything but watch the Nexus fall. 30 minutes in, 15-9. EG's on the board.
But you need physical damage if you want Kaisa to go AP.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
And we'll see. I mean, if you're going to try to go in this one more time, they're trying to give. Absolutely. And now Pioshik is just kind of playing behind them. Oh, they're going to go for the engage.
Core with the flash. Dazzle. Ayla tried to get away from it as Core and Yon continue their chase. One more auto attack will do it. The bailout ain't going to bail out anything in first blood. Threatening Dragons to take early either in terms of both damage or durability. So easy pickup here. 5.5 minutes in for TL.
Yeah, Pioshik level 5. It's pretty perfect in this game. There's almost nothing that can knock it off that isn't an all-in play.
Yeah, Pioshik coming top now. They're going to look for revenge finally. This is what I was talking about. That lack of flash could be what finally brings somebody else here. Revenge tried to fight back. Forgiven is fighting Yon back in the mid lane. He's going to be gunned down by that Tristana. JoJo now jumping in as they might have the kill on Summit here to start. Nice from EG. That means we've got ourselves a decent-looking fight for them. APA goes in for the ulti, but now it's EG on the counterattack. They knock away the front line as Yon is ulti going to try to keep APA alive. Yon wants to get into the back. Revenge, he gets the bailout, but it's not going to save him. Pioshik goes on a killing spree, and Ayla's going to be the target. JoJo
started off with this fight on the side. It's off the screen, but he pushes Unforgiven out. Yeah. Then is able to actually wrap around the top side of the pit here and come into the back line of EG. So watch Yon in this fight.
I think if Unforgiven's a part of this, they can get a pick on a straggler, but TL set up pretty well here.
Summit goes in. He's looking for some kind of an engage here, but the Renata ulti over the top is a bit of a problem. Beautiful scope from JoJo. The Yon is dead. Summit's dead too. Shaden picks up that kill as Pioshik and Core have to run. The Dazzle won't do nothing, and Pioshik gets hit over the wall with the Aatrox Q. Unforgiven's in hot pursuit, and Evil
the crown. He's able to survive, and not only that, he scoops in Yon. They take him out, winning the fight for EG. Towards bot side with 4, they have the Herald. This tower is gone. Yeah, we'll see if EG can get more, because they need more members to defend this. This is going to be an inhibitor tower as well. In fact, they're going to have to try to find those angles, because especially if Unforgiven goes towards Ludens, which I want to see him do this game, you're just going to be
about JoJo and his ability with this Crown Azir to go wherever he wants. And if they ever see a window, he's going to be fine just all in it.
I mean, it's just so hard. You're playing TL as a comp that's low on engage, that has to hard engage. They smite it off the crown. They're going to TP and try to get JoJo.
Summit's coming in, but now the Poppy Copter. Oh, it's not going to work. They go all out. They stun up Shaden instead. They need a little bit more damage, and Yon's going to grab the kill as APA comes over the wall with the Pop Blossom and the lockdown revenge, but he ain't going to be killed off just yet. He gets back over the wall and stays alive, but JoJo won't. P.O.Shik gets the kill. Team Liquid will secure the Baron. EG does not want to overcommit and lose even more. A
Inhib or collapse down on this Drake. Looks like they're giving the Drake and going for the inhib.
Yeah.
This is really awkward positioning. You know, TL is going to be so far out ahead of the play. The base is really slow from EG.
Huge moves there from TL to just say, you know what? We're not close to the soul anymore anyway. We still only got the 2. Let's just go for the other objectives instead. They get the tier 3 turret. They get the inhibitor bottom lane. They get the tier 2 back in mid. That's a massive gold influx for Team Liquid.
It is a gold influx, but I will say that is an objective bounty from the Dragon. Shaden may be caught.
Yeah, we got some problems here for APA as JoJo has to escape off the side with his own flash. You can see APA nearly dead, but not quite yet. Shaden can't finish him off. Now they got the EG jungler locked down. Bailout's not going to get him out of anywhere as Yon gets the kill. Team Liquid, 5v4. Their mid laner's going back to base, but he can use the TP to come back. Unforgiven with a flash away to barely keep himself alive as JoJo's going to be caught over the wall. He somehow escapes with 100.
He's gonna die!
Seven goes into the back and finds him. He's unstoppable. It's Team Liquid. They've killed 3, and they don't want to stop here.
This could actually be it. TL with relentless aggression on this Baron buff. Have minions in the mid lane.
All 5 ready to push. The minions crashing into the tier 3 turret, and it falls. The inhibitor next in their sights. Shaden respawning in 2 seconds. It'll be a 3v5 defense. Summit is low, but everybody else is ready to rock. The first Nexus turret falls as Poppy ejects Cassante away from the fight, but now Shaden's gonna be bursted down. It's a 4v2. Second Nexus turret under pressure. Team Liquid unyielding. They will not stop. They will not end their season today. Team Liquid eliminates evil geniuses and guarantees
Solo kills. So
Yeah.
it bounced out.
I mean, he played an incredible series. I think he's easy player of the series. That's my vote, absolutely. No hesitation there. You know, there was just a massive top gap between him and Revenge. It was such an X factor, I think, especially in game 1 and 2. Game 4, you know, did still play well, but game 4 was all about P.O.Shik. P.O.Shik really got it done, I think, for TL. Stepped up huge when they needed him.
And you can see here, that means TL moves on. We are going to see them again here in a couple of days. EG, their 2023 season has come to an end with this loss. Tomorrow it's Dig versus the Golden Guardians. Same stakes in that one. Winner is going to go on to play against TL and see who earns that 3rd spot in Jersey. As now it's time to join Raz, Summit, and P.O.Shik with Core JJ for the Verizon post-game interview.
Thank you. Can we get another round of applause for Team Liquid? Congratulations, guys, on the victory.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First question's actually just straight to Summit. Summit, you were mad this series. You outplayed a lot of situations. So my question for you, just like, how did it feel throughout that series that you were able to do what, I guess, because they put a lot of resources towards you. How was your feeling throughout the series?
A bit harder for me, lining pace, but I win. Feels good.
That's a good answer. That's a great answer. And P.O.Shik, it felt like every gank that you had worked. Since the NRG series, was there any changes that you guys made? Like, how did it feel like? Because you connected with your lanes really well.
그 이번에 갱한 거 다 성공적으로 다 됐는데 NRG 시리즈 이후로 바뀐 게 있냐?
Sorry. 일단 NRG랑 할 때는 우리 팀에서 내가 뭘 했을 때 가장 이기는지를 잘 몰랐는데 NRG랑 백티 상대하면서 내가 무슨 챔프와 무슨 역할을 했을 때 우리 팀의 폭발력이 높겠다라는 생각을 했기 때문에 약간 그거를 머릿속에 인지하고 가니까 게임 좀 잘 풀린 것 같습니다.
Can you translate?
So he said,
can't.
yeah. So he said when we played versus NRG, he didn't know what is his role in the team, what type of champion he should play for our team. But throughout the NRG series and 100 Dev series, like he realized this is what we need for our team. And once he realized and game is easy, and then he said, "Thanks, Honda."
That's an awesome answer. Thanks for that one. And also, for Core, for you guys have locked in a qualifying match for Worlds, and you have a chance going into either Dignitas or Golden Guardians to just lock in Worlds placement. What does that mean for you in particular?
So like now at this point, everything is good. If we win, we go to the World. If we lose, I think Team Liquid has the best chance to beat the EU team. So
that's what I like to hear. So I guess, because you talked about the growth that you guys have had, all three of you, from the NRG series, going up against potentially Golden Guardians or Team Dignitas, what is your goal? Like, you guys look really strong. Like, what are your goals now, till then, to be able to qualify for Worlds? I'll ask you, Core JJ.
okay. Well, I think once low bracket sometimes is really good. You can create the trust in team, and I really hope we will get stronger and stronger every round. And then by the time we get to the New Jersey, we'll be really strong.
There it is. I love that. Message that you guys have, and I'll start with you, Core JJ. Any message for the crowd out there that have been cheering you guys on from the start of this day?
Thanks everybody to coming here, and thanks for watching us. I hope you guys keep cheering us, and thanks, Honda.
There it is. Summit, any message from you?
Thank you, Honda. Thank you, our coach, Spawn.
Coach Spawn, that's a shout out.
Shout out to Spawn.
Piosik, how about you? Any message or a dance? Like anything you want to do?
취미나 메시지나 뭐든지.
I want message.
Yes?
First, thank you, Honda. And cheering our team. Yeah, thank you so much, NA fans. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys on this one. Congratulations again on the win, and we're going to be sending this one straight back to the LCS lounge to hear from them.
Thank you very much, Raz. We are standing by here in the lounge with APA, fresh off that win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? Because you came in here still clearly juiced.
Yeah, there's like so much adrenaline and dopamine like just flowing through me right now.
Yeah, it's how do you feel? Because you did technically win the first round, but is there a difference in like the level of excitement after winning this one and keeping your hopes alive in the losers bracket versus the first round and winners?
Well, this one there was just like, this was in a sense our Worlds qualifying match.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, everyone knew the stakes. So after we won, we're just like, holy, we won. Like me and Piosik instantly went to each other, hugged, and then we're so happy.
Nice. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, at this point last year, you were on Maryville University.
Yep.
I remember when TL picked you up, and everyone was like, oh, man, this kid is such a grinder. We're not sure if he'll ever have the hands. And that was kind of the narrative.